Hey folks, and welcome to another West Yorkshire Retro Gamer stream. Today it's results time and previewing next week's Wyrg League Cup. So, I have my fantastic judging team in the YouTube chat there. That is Noah at Rogue Medic Dragoon and Trina at Awesome Opossum. Welcome, welcome. So, have the boys all been informed in the group chat?
Indeed.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So if they miss this, that's their fault. Very good.
We tried. I tried.
Hey, it's never our fault. We're always right. Oh, here we go. It's the man himself, Mr. Dan Deal. He is outcast with the double at the double. And we got James on the Facebook side there as well. Shy Guy Classic. Welcome in, boys. It's results time. The time that you boys have all been working really hard to watch. Because this relates to what you do on a weekly basis. So, we'll just give it a few more seconds just to see if anybody else pops in that's done a run this week. Or maybe they're just doing a runner. Maybe scared of what their result may be. Who knows? Hey, we're good, man. How's you, James? You've made a very good start to the season, mate. I'm very impressed. You've definitely recovered from the hangover of the other competition. Ken, Sandblaster, welcome in. Cheers for the likes there, boys. Ken's impression of a cow, interesting. Well, your trying is paying off, my friend. It's paying off. Right, so as you can see, the points that were scored in week one and the positions and everything else, they are all there. Tendo, the captain's here. Welcome in, Chris. And we've got Zach, Retro Mansion. Hello, mate.
Only captain.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cheers for all the likes and shares there, boys and girls. We've made it, brothers and sisters. Yes, you have, you have. The time is now. You can see in front of you what you did. But we'll read it out anyway, because it's more fun. So, for week two, as you can see, I'll just go through them alphabetically. So Cake Style got him, in fact no, I won't do it that way. So the individual weekly positions, that bottom one is basically where everyone kind of fared for week two. So Jay was the victor of week two, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Jay gets the 6 points.
Excuse me.
James, second place, mate. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely not bad at all. That gets James a nice chunky 5.5 points.
Just said something, not through.
Chris Tendo gets himself a very nice 5 points for third. With Dan coming in fourth place. So some solid points there. Oh, apparently Kicker's gone offline. That's disturbing. Oh, okay. And there's Awesome Opossum, Trina herself, with that like. Thank you very much. Yeah, Kick can screw it. I don't care. Right, where was I? Oh, yes. Yeah, so Dan gets himself 4.5 points. Tubby, another solid run from one of the new boys to the competition, gets himself 4 points. The exact same that he got himself in week one as well. Kevin, Scottish Retro Gamer, he was next. Gets himself 3.5 for the week. Slight improvement on week one. Russell, the Lucky Dome. He also got a slight improvement this week. So he gets himself 3 points. Cameron, a little bit of a drop off from the style of Cake. He finds himself with 2.5 for the week. Ken at Sam Blasted. Ken matched his score of last week. He gets himself 2. Gil, the birthday boy. Mr. G's Game Lab. Slight improvement from Gil. He gets 1.5. And then Mike, who was the only player to not quite beat the game, but he did get to the final level. He gets himself a point. Rob, unfortunately, had a slight mishap and did not run. However, he's okay, and hopefully he'll get a Sonic run in for week 3. What were the times? Well, I will treat you all to how close those times were, James. That will just need. I forgot to actually set that particular page up, so I'll just read them out. But I will inform you of how close everything was, because basically what happened, we had.
They were so close.
We had
Very close.
We had 3 players who reached the coal main on episode 6, and we had another 3 players who reached Slice, the episode 4 boss. Absolutely bonkers. Just half the league on bloody tiebreakers. Flipping crazy. So it all came down to time for those 6 players. And my God, some of that was close. Ken feels he was penalised because of the long intro.
If only they all started the timer at the same spot.
Well, yes, exactly. So this is something that we're going to have to just point out. We do appreciate when you all put your timer on screen, but do please start it when we tell you to start it, because that avoids us having to do the maths. But you know, I mean, it's what we're here for. I mean, we'll do maths if we have to, but we'd rather not. So, with all that in mind, yeah, as you can see here, with those individual results for week 2, the league standings, the League Cup standings right now, and look how close this is. Anyone that's on the same number of points, it's just been typed in alphabetically. So don't panic if you've got the same as somebody else and you find yourself a place or 2 down. It don't matter. You join. It's all good. Right, so we'll start from the bottom. So Rob stays on 0.5 for a no run. Mike has dropped a place down to 11th. He's on 2.5. Gil, the birthday boy, he is now up a place to 10th with also 2.5, so technically it's joint. Ken doubles his score from last week and stays in 9th place with 4 points. And then moving up a place is Russell, the Vokidom, the Canadian Vokidom. He is on 5.5. Don't worry, Canadians don't speak like Vlad.
The second best Canadian run this week.
Oh, ouch! Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Jabs are being thrown.
It was only a minute, but I'm taking that minute as far as I can.
Every minute counts. It absolutely does. Oh yeah. I mean, what can I say? I was the quickest West Yorkshireman this week. Yes! I mean, hey, I've got to take it. Like, it'll be the case every week, so I'm going to have to take it.
Yeah, that's because there's only one Englander in this competition.
Hey, I'll take it. I mean, as long as I beat the 2 Scottish fellas, I mean, that's about as close as it gets from a local rivalry. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, Ken started it 1 second early. He apologises. I mean, was that before or after your intro, dude?
It didn't matter for his, because it wasn't a tie.
Well, exactly, Ken. Yeah, Ken was one of the rare players that did not tie break with somebody else. There we go. Right, where was I? I was about halfway up the table, and so Kevin stays in the same position of 7th, but increases his score to 6.5. And then going into the top half, Toby drops a place, but still very solid on score because he's now tied with 2 other players. Dan moves up a place by virtue of the earlier alphabetical letter. And Cameron also finds himself in the same kind of position because he's also got 8 points. But by virtue of the letter C coming before the letter D and the letter T, he's there right now. Now we move on to the top 3. My God, this is close. There's a not so shy guy, but an absolute classic of a man himself, Mr. James. He finds himself the first player to get into the double figures on the 10 points and in 3rd place. And then the 2 big boys duking it out on 11 points each. It's Captain Tendo versus Rockin' Retro. It couldn't be any closer. It's that close to cuddling. Oh wow! Ken's giving me paragraphs to read now. This could take a while. I don't know, Clive. That sounds about right for 8-bit land. Well, it's only that long so I can make sure I have everything set up and ready. Otherwise, I'd have like a 30-minute talk and leave session. Or you could just set everything up before you start and then have a 1-minute intro and then crack on. I don't know. My intros used to be pushing 9 minutes, but Ken's are even
I think that's a great suggestion.
I'm saying nothing. So, moving swiftly on. I'm moving ever so swiftly on before things get controversial. We'll leave that to the group chat.
Yeah.
That thing needs like a 30+ disclaimer, which unfortunately would kick Noah and Cameron out. Which we can't do, so we'll have to make it 25.
Oh.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it, mate? Yeah, so there we have it. The table is as close as you can bloody get.
With all the juicy details.
Not that organised. Wow. Your words, not mine, Ken. I can't do all about that, Ken.
And I'm not.
Anyways.
I'm disorganized, but not that bad.
I'm saying no, honestly. Hey, there's Jay in the YouTube chat. Mr. Rockin' Retro, just before I remove the results, Mr. Rocky. Check all that out, Jay. You won the week, dude. Oh, yes, you did. And you had the audacity to beat me by about 8 seconds. How dare you? Yeah.
Good sir.
I just can't believe that my run was actually the benchmark for everyone else. I thought I was going to get tonked by about 3 of them at least. And it never actually happened. Cheers for the like and the share there, Jay. Alrighty. Hey Kev, we're on the spectrum. Scottish Retro Gamer, Near Danger Gaming, Mr. Kevin Grant is in the YouTube. Well done, he says. Yeah, you did alright, Kev. You improved on last week. Kevin had a decent week. That's all good. You did by like a minuscule number of seconds, Jay.
Yeah.
I will hunt you down. How dare you? I didn't, Jay. I thought that the likes of you and Chris and a few others were going to beat me. And the fact that so I'll just recap what I said earlier on.
You and Chris are duking it right now. You don't need a third opponent.
That's why I'm not competing. I can't duke it out with these boys. I wouldn't even try. It's not worth my while. Oh, it'll probably let you, Kev. I think you might have to wait like 24 hours for it to be accepted or something, but yeah, they'll probably do it. Yeah, so basically, Jay, what happened was is that we had, so not including the runs from me, Noah and Trina, we had 3 people all tying for the coal main on episode 6, and we had another 3 players all tying on the slice boss for episode 4. Like massive tiebreakers all around. Edward, welcome in, how are you doing? Edward has a certain set of skills.
Do you have the time chart there?
I've got it. I'll read the times out because it's all a bit It's a bit scattergun type all over the place. Doesn't look very good. So I'll just read it out.
Okay.
Ken says, oh, hold on a minute. Jay says, in fact, whoa, this bloody chat's going like bloody rocket fire. Let me catch up. Every time I try and read a message, it goes off the screen. Right, time to improve that time and really put it out of the water. No, you're too late, Jay. You're too late. We're on to week 3 now. Sorry, dude. Ken wouldn't mind seeing a C&D every time there is a comp. I always have fun with this game and enjoy it. It is a great game. I really like C&D. It ticks a lot of boxes. Edward says, I have a certain set of skills. I'll hunt you down. Liam Neeson from Taken. Oh, yeah. Have I seen all the Taken films? I don't know. I feel like I might have seen one of them. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. How are you doing, Edward? Good to see you. Yeah, Mr. Hunt, welcome in. Cheers for like. How are you doing? Dan says, how many got stuck on boss from 5? Yeah, just yourself. Yeah, Dan, you were one of not very many players that was not involved in a tiebreaker. Outside competition. Dan! Literally. And, like, Jay is just shouting Dan. Like, it's almost like he's challenging the guy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it might be. Yeah, so just before I get onto the rules for week 3, I'll just try and bring up those times if I can bloody find them. So, uno momento, por favor, and all that happy stuff.
No más.
I also think we only recorded the times for the tied runs.
I believe so, yeah. Toby! Welcome in. How are you doing, dude? Zup clap. That irritated me. Jay! Very nice, Noah. Right. Okay. I'll just make sure I've got all the times for the tiebreakers. Yeah. Cool. Right, so. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. These times were close, folks. This really was very good. Edward says, what's the prize for top spot? What's the punishment for bottom? Oh, we haven't decided yet. Could be painful. Nah, it's just for fun, this, Edward. But it's an idea. I mean, if I get rich, then there'll be a cash prize. But I'm never going to be rich. But I would love to give a cash prize for the winners if I could. Right. So, for the 3 players that finished up on the Slice Boss Fight episode 4, the worst time, or third best time, shall we say, because that sounds more positive. So the third best time was Cameron. Cake style. So Cameron reached the Slice Boss Fight with 3 seconds to go. So that really helped him. Hiya, I can't see your name on that list. That's because I don't compete, my friend. How are you doing, Gareth? Yeah, I mean, so basically, Gareth, what happens is that me, Noah, and Trina, who judge all of the runs, we actually do a run every week. However,
Yeah, judges and the host of the competition don't compete.
Exactly. So we just in the element of fairness. Plus, we don't want to kind of end up doing so well that we actually beat all of the competitors. And so
That wouldn't be fair to these guys.
No, we can't put that pressure on them, can we? So wouldn't be fair.
They would all beat me. It's okay.
Give over.
Oh, they'd beat me too.
Jay beat me.
Even if I pick the games, I'm still gonna lose, so it's fine.
Hey, you had a really good Frogger run. Right. Don't put yourselves down, my team. Right. Dan says we could all donate.
Okay, come on,
It might be an idea.
Hans.
Say again?
Okay, I mean, that'd be an interesting
Okay,
idea,
Hans,
Dan.
just complaining you were getting distracted. It's okay.
Who's getting distracted? Mr. J Gaming. Welcome in, Justin. How are
Okay,
you doing,
Tina,
man?
we could just leave the Discord.
What are you leaving the Discord for? Don't leave me on my own. Gets lonely.
We're just gonna have a private party.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Private party of bloody tag team in AEW. Right. Yeah. How are you doing, Justin? Good to see you, man. Chris says, so thankful for the judges having mercy on us peasants.
Agreed. Oh, God.
Agreed. Hey, Chris, I didn't say that. That was Noah that said that. I didn't say that. Trying to get me in
Alright,
trouble
what do you
here.
say, peasants? You ain't peasants. I mean, honestly, if anything, a lot of the rulings, you guys have been doing pretty good on us.
Yeah, I don't know why Chris is suggesting peasants. Like, I mean, I don't know.
You guys aren't peasants. I'm looking at your scores. I don't know. I wouldn't call anybody a peasant on that part.
No, exactly, exactly. Yeah, you
Truth be told.
cheeky player, you, Mr. Chris. You have to go in the detention office. Sit in the naughty corner. Edward says Edward says first place prize should be all the other competitors have to call you the official retro gaming king or queen until the next competition.
Oh, I know you were, Chris. That's what we love about you.
Oh yeah, we know you're just joking, dude. Don't worry about that. All good, mate. All good. Right. Yeah. So Cameron sneaks into the tiebreaker with 3 seconds remaining. And then the next best time. Right, so this is where a little bit of controversy started here because what happened was Kevin and Russell decided that they decided that within their infinite wisdoms they would start their timers horrendously early. So before taking all of that into account.
And they read the rules on stream.
They did, which was very confusing from our part. So basically, initially, Russell was actually 2 seconds quicker than Kevin. But this was until we found out how out of time they started their timer. So Kevin started his timer 15 seconds early. It is, Edward. It's absolutely outrageous. How dare they? I know. And Edward's not competing.
14 seconds, I think, but still.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm saying nothing. So Kevin started it about 14 seconds too early. Russell started it about 7 seconds too early. And on that basis, it actually meant that Kevin beats Russell.
Yeah.
So in terms of the actual times that we then calculated, Russell was the next best time to reach the slice boss with 58 minutes 46 seconds on the clock. And Kevin had the slightly best one with the 58.39. So, I thought that the desert I went back for lost it for me last night. Well, apparently it did not. So you're absolutely fine, Kev. All good. So that's how
Wyrg
close the Slice Boss tiebreaker was, and also just on top of that, Trina also reached the Slice Boss episode 4, and if she had been competing, would have
The
also,
fastest.
You see, she's that quick that she even beats me to saying it.
Sorry.
Oh. You heard it.
Well, yeah. So Trina with
Yeah,
a super time of 57:49, and
For most of you.
so Trina would have actually won the entirety of the Slice Boss tiebreak. Right, just catching up before we do the coal main tiebreak. What we got? Naughty corner. I'll paint it a certain colour. Oh wow. What colour might that be, Chris? I mean, there's a song called Paint It Black, so you could paint it black, I guess, if you wanted to. If you like that song. Jay says, nah, I'm gonna paint it black. Jay says, now if I win first place, I want Super Goals and Ghosts in next year. Oh my god almighty. Right, guys. Beat Jay. Please beat him. I'm totally impartial. Oh, not black. In capitals. So Chris is completely against the colour black. So I better change colour of my top then, hadn't I?
My naughty corner would be pink.
It would, yes. Because at least then you'd be able to enjoy your naughty
I
corner.
bet it would be pink. The crevices, the walls.
The cracks. the whole nook and cranny, as they say. Oh god, Jay's making it happen. Oh no, that means we've got to put up the rules for Super Goals and Ghosts on professional mode. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man, that.
Oh no!
I think I might be on holiday that week.
I hope the judges don't have to play it next season.
I ain't playing that on. I'm not playing it on freaking novice mode, let alone flipping professional.
I get a bye week.
Yeah. Well, all three of us are on bye week that week, yeah.
I think I'm gonna be taking the brutal one on that one.
Oh god. Gareth is a yellow naughty corner with a Leeds badge. There we go. Very nice. Right. Jay's naughty corner would also be pink. Right. Clever boy. Yeah. James's naughty corner would be red. Why is everyone coming up with their colours for their naughty corners?
Yeah, mine would be teal.
These boys are actually like, they're really not bothered about the results. They just want to know what colour their naughty corner is going to be.
Right. We haven't played it for as long as you have, though, Jay.
I'm gonna say, Jesus, give us a chance here. At least let us put it on like super easy. You know, that, if there is a super easy level. Right. Cheers for like there, Kev, on the Facebook. Right. Edward says this is up there with the Watergate scandal. Kev says the food. Well done, Trina. Thanks, Kev. Right. Okay. So on to the. Hold on a minute. There's a bit more going up on the Facebook here. Someone got have. Oh my god, this chat is absolutely rocking tonight. I'm not sure I'm going to keep up. First off, what the F is a naughty corner? Because those walls are a mess. I give up.
The imagination would be yours, Dan. The imagination would be yours.
Oh Christ. Ken says, but why not use the first place to do Gia's work, Jay, and put a specific... Ken, we will ban you from the blooming cup if you even suggest shite like that, my friend. There you go. Get that out there quick. Right. What we got? Someone got out
It's heresy.
I know. Gareth says someone could have Brown in their naughty corner as they'll be in the crap. Very true. You can't say naughty corner in this group and not expect us to sound off. Really? Who made that rule? That's not even in the week 3 rules for Sonic. Ken says, Clive, can I have a naughty bin? Corners are the work of a madman. You've been playing too many RPGs, Ken. Jay says, of course, it would be on the easiest one. Oh, thank God for that. I'm not a monster. Gareth, I'll be up the Yorkshire end of September to see Busted versus McFly. Sounds like a new fighting game. I'll have a bit of that. Hey, no, enjoy yourself there, Gareth. Sounds good, man. Are you watching Spantrovision? What the F is that? I have never heard of it. Ken! I'm warning you, dude. Oh, yeah, we forgot. Dan can't spell tonight, can he? Can't type. He actually meant Spanktrovision, of which we would then need at least a 30. We'd need at least then a 33-year-old disclaimer. Ken says you enjoy me in here too much, Clive. Tumbleweed. Right. Chris says I used to play for the Yankees. Very good. Blaspheme. SGNG Ozive. I make the rules. Ken is testing the waters of Evil Sea. Oh my God, you've seen Tommy Boy. But Clive, when I said specific Z game, I actually meant Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension. Of course you did. Chris says my favorite. Pants on the fire. No results. Oh my God, what the hell is a naughty corner? Do I need to Google it? That's entirely up to you, Edward.
For science reasons.
For science, yes, for science. I like it. Right.
For science.
You're just asking for a friend, really, aren't you? Yeah. Right. And it's the friend who wants to know the scientific outcome.
I need company, my love.
We should move on. Sorry.
James says, how about Zern Intergalactic Ninja? What the hell is Zern? Never heard of it. And let's face it, any obscure game that... Oh, I meant Zen. Well, let's face it, any obscure game that James comes out with, we know it's going to be stupidly difficult, because they're the games that he's really good at. So, who's that favourite comedian? Buddy Wackett. Oh, Jesus. Right, that's it. I'm done. I'm retiring. Noah, Trina, the League Cup is yours. Right.
Okay, focus.
I'm trying!
Alright, Trina, let's tinker with it.
Yeah. Get back to the show, people! How about corn into corn actor... Oh my... Right, that's it. Jay, we're deducting your points, dude. Sorry.
Yeah!
Yeah. Less chance of SG&G next season. Right, so on to the other... the other tiebreaker. Which was the one that separated everyone that finished in the top 3. So the third place time out of these lovely times was Chris with 59.32. Still a very good time. Reached full completion and the coal mine, the section of episode 6. And then in second place, the classic of Shy, the guy himself, Mr. James, got to 1 completion and the call me in episode 6 in a time of 59.28. Just a mere 4 seconds quicker. Wow. That was like so close. We actually watched both runs twice to make doubly bloody sure. 4 seconds, man. God, 4 seconds. That was so damn close, and we were loving it, right? The three of us have been absolutely loving how close these times are because these tiebreakers are they're real. And then in first place, and the quickest of the one completion plus goal main episode 6 is J Rocky Retro with 59.05. And just to put in a little bit of extra context, my attempt at the very start of the whole list of runs was 59.13. So, well done, Jay. Made me look like a right bloody fool. Anyway, fantastic. Great stuff. And Noah's attempt made it a tiebreaker between himself and Toby. So Toby reached the very start of episode 5, Village of Flame, in a time of 59.07, and Noah reached the exact same spot, 58.42. So there you go. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of tiebreakers. We love it. Well, kind of.
If that is special.
So, Sonic 2, Week 3. Oh boy. Not a game that I am any good at whatsoever. However, some of you lovely people will be absolutely excellent at it, and this is how we're wanting you to play the game. So, Week 3 starts Monday, 12 PM, midday, 17th of March, and ends 11:59, Saturday, 22nd of March. These are England times, also known as GMT. Please check your own time zones to ensure that your run falls within these times. Your run must be completed by that time. Any part of your run that goes past that time will not be counted in your final result. Week 3's game, as you know, is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Mega Drive, or outside of England or Britain, the Genesis. Before you start your run, there is an options screen, but it doesn't have any bearing on your run, so you don't need to show it. However, it's the options screen that lets you choose Sonic or Tails or both. You can use either for your run. The original hardware for the game came with an expansion pack that lets you use Knuckles. For the purpose of your run, please don't use Knuckles if you have the expansion pack. The aim of your run is to complete the game in the fastest time possible within 1 hour. But if you don't complete the game within 1 hour,
Hold. Sorry, not you guys.
All good?
That's for you.
No, you guys are good. Just keep going.
Oh, sorry.
Gaming.
No worries. Right, where did I get to? I'll just start from the beginning again. So, the aim of your run is to complete the game in the fastest time possible within 1 hour. If you don't complete the game within 1 hour, your result will be based on the time that you reach your furthest act within your furthest zone. Collection of the Chaos Emeralds will not be scored in your run, so you don't have to get them. The small shortcuts are allowed, however, no other cheats or glitches allowed. In the unlikely event that there is a tie between competitors where they either beat the game or reach the same act or zone at the same time, then the tiebreaker will be the competitor that lost the least number of lives throughout the run. Please show the full game screen in view, and the timer must also be in view on your stream. Your timer starts when you gain control of Sonic or Tails, and ends when you land your final hit on the final Robotnik boss Robotnik fight on the Death Egg Zone, or your 1 hour expires. If you get game over and you have time, you can start the game again. Your result will still be the furthest point that you reach within the 1 hour. If you get game over, you can change from Sonic to Tails or both, or vice versa if you wish. Please stream the official run at the very start of your stream. This makes it easier for the judging team. If you want to play something else after Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that's fine, but please remember the deadline for the run itself if the stream is left to the last minute. For your official run to count, it must be liked by JK's One Eye Gaming. How you doing, Jake? Cheers for like. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. Just going through the rules for the LC. Week number 3. What are my cats playing at? Bloody hell. Always happens when I do a live stream. Right, for your official run to count, it must be streamed to either Facebook, YouTube or Kick. You can multi-stream to either of those platforms or any other platforms if you wish, but the run will not be scored on any other platforms except these 3. If you have any questions about the above, please let me, Noah or Trina know as soon as possible. Cheers. And we mean as soon as possible.
Before and not after, please.
The man's spoken. He's spoken. And he's more dangerous than I am, so seriously. Alright.
But there was a few changes to the rules today, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but this is the updated version. So please read this version. And this version will be posted.
Yeah.
So
notice the changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this set of the rules and the results will be posted on the LC page. Did I post them on my normal WYRG page as well? I can't even remember. I might have done. But it'll be posted all over the place, so there's no reason for you to say that you can't find them. Edward says pardon, because he wants me to read the entire rules out again. Not happening, dude. Sorry. But I know exactly what he's doing. I like it. I like the humour. Oh boy. All good. Right. Facebook chat. Let's catch up on some of this. Well, this is going to suck. Sonic 2 is not my strong suit. It's not mine either, dude. You're going to play some Sonic after, sir? God, do I have to? Oh God.
No, don't
if there's enough demand. I really shouldn't have said that.
No.
I mean, do you want to cover for me here, Noah? Kirby, the guilty party.
Good.
Oh, you're sitting on there, are you? Right, behave yourself, girl. Oh boy. Yeah, just because I'm rubbish at Sonic, I don't, you're better at Sonic than I am. Right, so, Zoop, what, tomato Zoop, chicken Zoop? I don't know. Ken says maybe. Jay says, I'll just get more points. I'm just going to blast through Sonic this week, playing it right now. What, is that your official run, Jay? You have to wait until midday tomorrow. Haha. Aha! Zaxxon. Are you just making names up now? Seriously. I know Sonic 2 will be a fitty, like always. It will depend on how well I bribe the little blue shit. So, Ken loves Sonic. Right, okay. Jay can't wait to play this game. Gareth loves a little bit of Sonic 2 and still has it. Chris Tendo is bribing the judges himself. That's very clever for him to make it public. Outcast says, well, this is gonna... Oh, yeah, we read that bit. Okay. Jake's doing alright. Nice one. Good stuff, mate. Jay says, it's right up my alley. I love this game. Dan says, I know you and Elysium have done races. Racing against him made me good at Sonic. He's an effing speed demon at Sonic. Client, can we use an Atari controller for this? If it does not give you an advantage over anybody else using a Mega Drive controller, an Xbox controller, a Logitech controller, or any other controller, Ken, then yes. I know,
It's
but
just a stick and a button.
Yeah, or 3 in this case, because it's Sega, isn't it? It's a weird controller.
No. That's all any Atari controller has.
Say again, mate.
That's how many an Atari controller has. A stick and one button.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, if Ken wants to give himself a disadvantage, then so be it. But,
At least the one that I had.
yeah, it was the old, like, almost like an old joystick, and then you just press that one button with your thumb, didn't you? Like, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Right. Ken says, do it, Clive. I don't know, I'm really tired. Ken says, well, technically the game is all one button, because all three on the Genesis are jump. Well, it was Mega Drive over here, not Genesis, so can't tell you. I call it Sega. Don't know why. No, I don't either. So yeah, them's the rules, folks. So if you, honest to God, though, all giggles aside, if you do have any questions about the rules, do please let us know. If there's anything that you spot that you think is a little iffy in the rules, please tell us. Like, we made a little error in the last one, and we got told after everyone had run. Which is great and all that, because then we obviously learn from the experience, and we try and correct any little errors that we might make. We are human at the end of the day. But yeah, if you do spot anything, do please let us know, and we will obviously review everything. We will, as I say, share all the details so that everything is completely accessible to all of you. And that is about it. Noah, Trina, anything that the two of you would like to add? If so, please speak.
I'm good. I think you got everything covered.
I think you got everything covered as well.
That is a mega relief. Oh, my neck cracked. Oh, that's bad. Right, hold on. Oh, what's going on here? Right, Christopher. Yes, rule change. Jay has to be blindfolded. Chris has been watching my Kung Fu Master stream, where played the bloody thing with an upside down controller and played it with a bloody blindfold on. Right, so do the World Wrestling Entertainment see Clive play the game now? Kevin Davies, Red Ranger 2010, welcome in, how you doing, man? Right, Ken, what has WWE got to do with me playing a Sonic game? I know he's just done a typo with an extra.
Well, let's see.
Come on, y'all. I'm not much of that of a threat. No, says the guy that just won week 2. I mean, you know, and beat the beat 'em up specialist. And I'm not. I'm just being sarky with that comment, by the way. I'm not that big-headed. Yes. Also reverse the controls for Jay. We need to. Right. So that's Poisonous Pipeline on Donkey Kong Country 3. Because the game actually does that for you. It reverses the controls. It's a really freaky level. Because you are the game, Clive. Oh, I'm not the Sonic game. Jesus. Oh, well. Right. Any final thoughts, my friends? Anything at all? If so, speak now. Jay says, I'm an all-round specialist. Why do you have to be a round specialist? What's the shape got to do with anything?
Can I go now?
You see, even Noah doesn't want to be in on this. That's what Sonic does to him. Oh, it's Jake's favourite Sonic game. Jake, can you do my unofficial run for me, please? You asked. What did I ask?
I can do a double unofficial.
Do you want to
make it a
I can
triple.
probably do a triple.
Make it a triple. Just make sure that all three of them are different levels of ability, so it looks.
Green Guns, you just tell me what days I gotta do.
It's in the shape of my belly.
I have my child running it.
Don't worry. That saves you the trouble. Because I would have given you the worst.
Well, at least you're honest, mate. Oh my god, that's crazy.
I think the furthest that one would get is Emerald, and that is a Hilltop. The other one would get as further as Casino Night, and I would probably get to Metropolis probably.
That's well spaced out, I'll give you that, mate. Jake says if you want the emeralds, you need to ask somebody else other than that. Sure. I mean, the emeralds aren't being counted,
No.
Jake, to be fair.
No emeralds.
Oh, Jay is slowly shrinking. I mean, Jay, you told me you weren't all that tall to start with. You don't want to be shrinking, dude. What? He said it. I didn't say it. He said he was about 5 foot on the dot. But but as we know, he's a pocket dynamo. He's a pocket rocket, is RJ. Mess with him at your peril. It's not a good idea. He was 245 lbs mid January, and the scale tonight says 2.
That is not slowly shrinking. That is like
Deteriorating.
That's famishing. I mean, hey Jay, top man. Yeah, no, that's really cool, man. Well done. I'd love to actually put on some bloody weight, but I don't really put that much on. So yeah, I've just got to stay very average.
It's liquidated.
I've got a fat ass. That's about it, really. Kevin Davis got the Xbox One Series X. Oh, nice. Is that the up-to-date one, Kev? I've lost track of Xboxes now.
Oh. I have the Series S.
Oh. Jay says, hard work. Yes, it is, mate. It's hard work changing weight. It definitely is.
That's good.
Right.
Right, can I go now?
Yeah, Edward says, right.
permission to leave.
Permission to leave. Wowzers. Edward says, right, I'll just proofread the rules. That's melting. Kev says it is. Yeah, very good, very good. Right. Excellent stuff. Well, massive thank you as always to Noah and Trina for basically running this competition, because I'm just distinctly average, and like these two have all the better ideas. I'm just kind of like a spokesperson. You know, these two do all the hard work, and it just makes my job.
You get to be the pretty face of the competition.
I have to take that as a compliment, because it's about the only one I'm going to get.
That's right. in all your scraggliness.
Oh dear. But no, massive thank you as always, Noah and Trina, and a big thank you to all the players as always for competing. We really do appreciate it.
Always, it's about the players.
Yeah, no, it's a great roster this season. They're all doing well, so keep up the great work, everyone. So, yep, just remember the deadlines, folks. Just make sure you get your runs in on time. That would be absolutely fantastic. I will get all these lovely jubbly details shared to where they usually get shared. And Kevin Davis coming in with probably the final share of the evening. I don't feel like playing Sonic tonight. I really don't.
Well,
I'm absolutely
man overboard.
would be if I played the game. Nah, I ain't playing Sonic, not tonight. Good job as always, Clive. Excited for Sonic 2. Cheers, Ken. Much appreciated, mate. Kevin says, believe it or not, the system was given to me and I got college football 25 with it. But that would be American football, wouldn't it, Kevin? Yeah, not the football I know, which is overseas known as soccer. Have a good one there, Noah. Appreciate it. Yep, so Noah's off.
I'm gonna pop out too, Clive. I gotta go send Jim to bed.
Yep, no problem at all, Trina. Much appreciated, as always. Have a good one. I mean, to both of you, I'll be in the Discord a bit later on if you want to pop back in, and we'll have a chat there. But yep, in the meantime, Gonna call it quits now.
Yeah, I'll be there in about half an hour.
Yeah, fantastic. That'll allow me to go and, I don't know, make a brew. It's usually a good idea. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, good night. Okay, fantastic. So that is my super duper judging team, the 2 extra voices that you've heard there, folks. Do please go and follow everyone that's involved in the League Cup. So that's myself, West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. That is Trina, Awesome Opossum. That is Noah, Rogue Medic Dragoon. You've then got those 12 fantastic streamers and players as well. You've got, you know what, I'm just going to read the list here. You've got Cake Style, that is Cameron. You've got Captain Tendo Gaming, that is Chris. You've got Mr. 63 TV, that is Mike. You've got Gil, Mr. G's Game Lab. You've got Outcast, that is Dan. You have got Jay at Rocking Retro. You've got Rob at RTK Retro Gaming. You have got Ken at Sandblasted Gaming. You've got Kevin at Scottish Retro Gaming. You've got James at Shy Guy Classic. You've got Russell at the Wookie Dome. And last but certainly not least, you have got Toby at Turbo Loans. So do please go and follow every single one of those, because they're great. They're a lot of fun. Get them watched, get them followed. We all really appreciate the support. I cannot emphasise enough how much we appreciate it. Gareth, have a good night, mate. We're getting promoted. I'm telling you now, we're going up to the Premier League. It's happening. You heard it here first at WIRG. Have a great night, Gareth. Good to see you, mate. Kevin says, for your information, I did get a capture card, and I'll test it out later this week coming in. Fantastic. Cheers for the like as well there, Kev. Red Ranger 2010 over on the tube. Do please check him out. Right. Well, that is about all I've got, folks. So, with all that in mind, have a fantastic night. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye for now.